Hey guys, it's Don Casey. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and quantifying the Colorado drone charger for the EVO II. So Johnny over at Colorado Drone Chargers provided this charger for us to test and to kind of quantify the Colorado drone charger versus the stock charger. And this stock charger, we'll be doing this two ways. I'm gonna have a single battery. I've gotten all these batteries down to 10%. We charging them up, one on the Colorado drone charger and one on the stock drone charger, and then measuring the time it takes for the Colorado drone charger to charge it up to full, and also the amount of time it takes for the stock charger to charge it up. And then we're also going to do a full bank charge, which is going to be 4 batteries on the Colorado drone charger, measuring the time that it takes to charge 4 of them all up together. And then we're also going to do the same on the stock charger and come up with those numbers and quantify this charger for you guys. Like I said, I know some people may be familiar with Colorado drone chargers already. So hopefully this video will help out. And again, this is why I do these videos, is to help out public safety. So anyway, I've had this charger for a little bit. Like I said, we had the holidays, so I didn't get a chance to really look at it during that time. So I just want to kind of give my thoughts. So for the Colorado drone charger, the case is really nice. Again, Colorado selects a really good case. It is an airtight, waterproof case. So it's definitely a more durable case. Like I said, it's going to be able to withstand being banged around in a truck. And they do design that very, very well. As you can see, it does have a layer of foam in the top of the lid. Again, this thing you can pull those pins out of there if you want to remove that top and be able to set this in a cruiser to be able to charge your batteries. As you can see from this charger, they have designed it very similar to the way Colorado drone charger always does theirs. There is a USB ports at the top to be able to charge your controllers or charge anything else that you have a USB cord for, which is a really nice feature. I do like that it does have a blue LED to let you know that, hey, this charger's on. There is no on and off switch. I think it would be nice to see one of those, so that way if we had this thing plugged in, we can flip that on and off. It would be a nice feature. It doesn't necessarily a must, but I think it's a nice to have. The build quality seems very well designed. It's all 3D printed. The top plate looks like it was a solid piece that they cut for this, and they did a really great job at doing that. The internals, like I said, it's very, they have everything in there. It's well ventilated, and the spots for the batteries to go is real easy. Now, I did notice that when I was sticking these in here, that sometimes I did miss those pins when I first dropped them in. So that was kind of one thing I ran into when I was dropping those in there. Is it took me a little bit to kind of get used to that. So if you pick one of these up, you might run into that, or you might see that. It just takes a little time. Don't get frustrated with it. You will pick it up where you can drop them on there every single time without issue. It does have a cooling fan, and in fact, as soon as you plug the power cord into there, the cooling fan comes on. So I do like that. I think they've designed this charger pretty well, and especially to be able to charge this in the field. So as far as things that I would maybe change, I did notice that if you can see kind of here that this kind of pulls up, and I think probably the way that it probably should have done is had something that was basically either attached or glued into this, either through screws or adhesive, to basically for this to sit on top of it. Basically just have some little L brackets and basically had those screwed in there, so that basically what that would do is that would keep this from roaming around. And like I said, even when I push in the power cord, I did notice that it did kind of push that down a little bit. I think it's probably something that they can change easily, and hopefully be able to change in the future. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on the charger itself. Like I said, I've had a chance to use it here and there, and I have noticed that it has charged a lot quicker, but really it's going to be down to just quantifying those results. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to set up this I'm going to set this right here. And I will be editing this video. I don't think you guys really want to sit here and watch me basically drop these batteries on the charger, and then you sitting there having to wait for an hour while these things are charging. So I will be editing this video. All right, so anyway, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna get ready to drop this on there, and then I'm gonna start the timer. And you can see both batteries are now charging, and we got the timer off. So anyway, I will come back and start this video up once we get close to this thing's being charged. All right there, guys. So we got this done. The Colorado drone charger charged the battery up in, like I said, we're a few seconds off of that, but an hour and 36 minutes and about 30 seconds on the time on that. And as you can see over here, the other charger is still going. Again, this is a start charger that is in the rapid charge mode, which allows it to charge quickly up to 4 batteries. We're going to see what this one finishes out at. Again, all these batteries were taken down to 10%. The batteries were cooled to room temperature. And actually, if you got the Colorado drone charger or any other charger, they actually do say to charge these things and cool them off down to room temperature. But as you know, in public safety, we don't have that luxury sometimes. Once we pull these out, we're pretty much popping them in to get them back up so that we can keep the bird in the air. So anyway, we'll see what this other one comes out and what it finishes at. But I do remember that when we were charging the EVO 2 batteries in the stock charger on the green mode or the normal mode, it was an hour and 51 minutes for it to charge. So we'll see where this thing comes out. Alright there, guys, so as you can see, the EVO 2 charger just finished. It was at 1 hour and 51 minutes, which is actually kind of shocking because this was the rapid mode. So it looks like the rapid mode was no faster on a single battery compared to doing the normal mode. Now it does charge all 4 at a time. So the big question is, do we get the same amount of charge time from 4 batteries at 1 hour and 51 minutes versus a single battery? But we will be testing that out. Alright guys, so now we're going to do the Colorado drone charger with 4 batteries, and I'm going to show you here. All these batteries are at 10%. And we're going to go ahead and drop them in there and have them start charging. All right, as you can see, all batteries are charging now, and we have got the timer running. So we'll see what the time is on this for having 4 batteries in the Colorado drone chargers. All right, guys. So there we have it. 136 for all the batteries to finally come up. It was actually interesting, and I think it was because of battery age. We actually had, so a battery finished at about 118. This one did about 120. This one was about 130, and this one finally at 136. So again, just I think battery age had something to do with that. But as you can see, in the results of the charger, it's still able to get 4 batteries up, all 4 batteries up in 1 hour and 36 minutes and 5 seconds. So definitely a reduction for public safety. And like I said, when we're doing these operations, every minute counts, and being able to get these batteries up quicker. So the final test we'll be doing is doing 4 of these batteries on the EVO II stock charger on the rapid mode to see what kind of charging times we get from that. All right, and for this test, this is going to be the stock Autel charger in blue mode or rapid mode with 4 batteries. They're going to be at 10%. So here you can see, bring these up here to the camera, that all these batteries are at 10%. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and put these on the charger, and then we'll get the timer started. All right, so I'm gonna plug this in and then start the timer. And we're off. So now they're charging, and so like I said, like before, I'll be editing this video out, and then we'll come back once they're done and get the final time for this. All right, guys, so here we are 4 hours after I started these batteries on the Autel charger in rapid mode, and we are still going. I think they're getting close. They're probably in balancing, or if they're not in balancing, they're pretty close, but I think it's pretty decisive now. You know, we're 4 hours into this, and the Colorado drone charger did it in 1 hour and 36 minutes. So I'm thinking that this is probably pretty decisive. And if you guys can't make up your mind between the Autel and the Colorado drone charger, I think the evidence is pretty clear here. You know, definitely this wins out the day. And having this amount of time between what this charger does and the Colorado drone charger does is pretty significant. And that's a huge advantage for public safety, being able to turn these batteries around and keep the aircraft in the air. So anyway, I hope this helps as always. I'll talk to you later.